So Professor Liu is going to teach you the multiple choices question on chapter 8 test. So let's open it out. You don't open, you watch, you take notes. It's okay, please. Okay, let me start it right now. Okay, so I'll one by one and to show the question and answer for you. So which of the following is considered by the text to be the most important consideration when you designing a class? So this one say each class should represent a single concept. So this textbook, not only this textbook, so any programming textbook will tell you the most important consideration is one class represent one concept. All right, so let's move on. Right now you take notes, you write down quickly, write down the notes and the answer. You will have the question but different order. Okay, let's do number 2 right now. Which of the following question which of the following question you should ask yourself in order to determine if you have named your class properly? You want to can I visualize? So you want to see this is, can I visualize an object of the class? All right, so like a scanner is doing scan, right? Random number is doing random. When we are doing our class, you actually, for example, we calculate the when we have a vending machine, you can actually visualize. Let's see next one. Which class category has a static method and constant but no objects? Utility class. Utility class. All right. So which one is a utility class? Like scanner. Okay. Let's go down next one. Okay. A class. A name is called currency translator. Mostly probably fall into which of the following class category? Will be actor, because translator. So maybe this one will do is like U.S. Currency to Chinese RMB, or to Japanese yen, or to Europe UK, no, to Euro, or to British. Okay, so translator, remember, use the hint ORER. They are actor class. Next, why does the scanner class belong to a category known as actor? All right, and because it performs a task like scanning a string for numbers and characters. All right, so these, because of that, it's an actor, like scanner, like the actor is the action. Let's do next. Okay, next. Which of the following would be an appropriate name for game related class? Okay, so right here, complete level 1, that's a verb, like reset, ascend. Remember, you want to has as general possible. So initial level, none, use none. So non-initial level will be a good name. All right, so let's take a look. Next one. Which of the following most likely indicate that you have chosen a good name for your class? Uh, you can tell by the name what an object of the class is supposed to represent. So as simple as possible. Don't make your thing too complicated. Let's continue. which of the following describe the first thing you should do when beginning a new object-oriented programming activity? All right, so you should do is first you want to identify the objects and the classes to which they belong, right? Next, under which of the following condition would the public interface of the class be considered cohesive? All right, so this is very important, and that will be all of the features are related to the concept that the class representative. Remember our vending machine, we have two concepts. All right, so that's not cohesive. They are not related closely. All right, then next. All right, so general Java variable name, the convention would suggest that a variable named Nico value would most probably be declared using which of following combination of modifier. All right, so since Nico value all uppercase, so that must be a final. That's a const. Okay, and Nico is 0.05, so probably double. So public and static, because it will be a variable and will be used for entire class. So static, remember you want to call it static, so it will be you can define it inside your method and not to be the class variable. Okay, let's go on next one. Which of the following is a good indicator that a class is overreaching and trying to accomplish too much? Okay, and answer. The public interface refers to multiple concepts, like our vending machine. Our vending machine was doing vending machine and also doing the coin system. All right, so the coin system should be separate in another class. Next, given the following class definition, which of the following are considered part of class public interface? We have this cash register, and we have dime, and we have a counter, and we have this. Then here is tell you this. All right, so only dime value and what updated dime. Okay, only only dime value and updated dime should be in the public interface. So these counter thing and this update counter that should not be in the interface. That means the so-called interface user need to interact with. This is actually by the programmer to do it. So next, let's see here. How about a class called class 1 is considered to have a dependency on another class called class 2, under which of following condition? All right, so we tell you this is here. Class 1 using object of class 2. So remember, this is called composition. All right, in the composition. All right, so like a vending machine will use the coin system. we don't use UML. UML is how you design graphically. All right. So UML class diagram would be most useful in which of the following. So it will tell you that will be dependency between classes. So the so-called UML is in your classwork. I ask you draw the line. I ask the box draw line. That's called UML. Okay. We don't have software for that, so I didn't let you draw. I asked you describe it, right? Why is it generally considered good practice to minimize coupling between classes? Okay, so the uh, so-called coupling is these two are close used together. We don't want to do that. We don't want them dependency. High coupling class increase program maintenance and hidden code reuse. So we really want to be independent. Just there are so many words and confuse you. You just need to know we are going to have a single concept. And next one, which one of following represent a good strategy regarding cohesion and coupling? Is here. We wanted to we want to maximize cohesion. That means they are close is tight close. Remove unnecessary. All right, then let's go next one. Which of the following is a true statement regarding consistency in coding? And so, inconsistency are annoying because they can be easily avoided. Let's go next one. Which one of following describe an immutable class? And that will be this one. A class has an accessor method, but does not have mutator method. So remember, access cannot change. Mutator will change. All right. So it tell you that immutable, you cannot change. You don't have mutator class method. Okay. And we're going down right here. Which type of the method modify the object on which it is evoked? And or mutator method. Mutator. Alright, the string class is an example of which of the following type of class? It is immutable. You cannot mutate string. You can only use the method. You cannot change anything in the string library. They don't allow you. Which of the following is true regarding object created from immutable class? Alright, so it is safe to give out reference to immutable class object freely. So that means, think about when we're using Java Bible, millions of people, I mean, so many programmers are using Java Bible. Do you think they would like you to change their Java Bible? No, it's a Bible. You cannot change. So everything inside that is immutable. You cannot change them. All right, which of the following is an example of immutable class? String. That's inside your Java Bible, right? And judging by the name of the method, which of following method would most likely be a mutator method? So this one, mutator usually is will change a value, right? So get some here is a deposit. Once you deposit, you change it. Okay, you change your balance. Which of following statement is true uh, relative to class that will successfully compile? And the answer will be this one. They may have either mutator or accessor method or both. And next one, mutator method exhibit which of following type of the side effect. You remember mutator will change your mutate will be modify your implicit parameter. That's a variable, it will be changed. Okay. Next one, which of the following is true regarding the side effect of method? All right. So we want to minimize the side effect that go beyond modification of implicit parameters. All right. Side effect relate to standard output generally violate which of the following rules? All right. So they want to minimize the coupling of the class because when you do standard output, because depend on the machine, depend on the device, they want you to don't use just one set. Okay. Giving the following method header call giving the following is right here, uh, transfer. So you transfer amount into your bank into a bank account. Other would be classified as which of following parameter, and that will be explicit parameter because the take come from the other one. It just come from outside other. Okay, and then let's go next one. Which of the following does not describe a particular side effect related to the standard output? And that will be this one. Programmer may be surprised by unexpected method action. Why can Java method change parameter of primitive type? All right. So parameters of primitive type are considered by Java method to be local variables. Which of the following classification of method behavior is accurate? All right, so we're going to do this one. Methods that change explicit parameter always have the side effect. Remember, the explicit is from user. If from user say I have another bank account, so these will have a side effect. But you always want to minimize the side effect. I know there are so many concepts here, that's why I have to go over this for you, okay? Which of following can potentially be changed by a Java method? All right, so that will be the state of object reference parameter attributes. So that's public, private, this that can protect a little bit. All right, so now we come here right now. So which of the following type of side effect potentially violate the rule of minimize the coupling of classes, the standard output? All right, so avoid only use standard output because based on the device, based on the environment, sometimes you will make the user cannot be output. Are we almost there? Okay, almost there, hanging there. Okay, so which of the following classification of method behavior produce acceptable side effect? We're going to say this is mutator method that does not change explicit parameter. All right, so that will be acceptable. Which of the following statement is true regarding method parameter in Java? All right, so all method parameter are use the call by value method. We don't have call by reference. Okay, the people, if you take C Sharp or you take Visual Basic or you take C++, we have call by reference. Okay, only Java doesn't have it. Okay, Java use different way. And Java use different way. It's called interface. Okay. In Java, which of following mechanism describe the copy of object reference into parameter, and it's called call by value. There's no call by reference. It's only call by value. So especially the student who took other language need to remember that. A class that has only accessor method and no mutator method is called an immutable class. Consider the method in the following code snippet. So we have a void and get reward points, and then you get reward. Which of following statement would not be valid criticism of the design of this? All right. So we're going to tell you here. It should not be a separate method since it's only one line long. So it is only one line long. Don't need to create a class. That makes sense, right? And next one, which one of the following statement describe a precondition? That will be here. A requirement that the caller of a method must meet. Which of following statement describe one aspect of a post condition is a guarantee that the object is in a certain state after method call is complete. I'm almost done, okay? Sorry. Which of the following statement is true regarding the precondition? And that will be it is not met. The method is not responsible for computing the correct result. And assertion error would be generate under which one of the condition and assertion fail and assertion check is turned on. Pre and post condition may be reviewed as a contract between which of following party, a mutator and its caller. Which perspective should be used in formulating pre and post condition, and that will be the public interface of the class. Alright, consider a method like this. Say static double get triangle arrow, blah blah blah, and you have high and you have base. Which of following would be valid post condition? So here will be this. So you are going to do post condition and get triangle area greater than 0. So so-called post condition, this is error handling. Okay, so in case your thing is less than 0, then we say invalid, something like that. Okay. Which command would ask you a program with assertion checking turn on? Then that will be Java enable assertion main class. Okay, we're going to do that in the future to make sure you are able to error handling. Which of the following type of method are evoked by an object? Instant method. Instant method. A static method can have which of following type of parameter? Static has only explicit parameter. Which of following constitute a common reason for creating a static method? To encapsulate a computation that involve only numbers. All right. So I finished this review. I have to review for you because these are lot concept. Sometimes it's confused for you. Sometimes it's confused for you. So I hope this video can help.